Good evening here on Fifi Manfred on YouTube, your most authoritative analysis channel or us on YouTube. Thank you very much for choosing. So I will subscribe to the channel now. Subscribe to the channel, turn your notification, and the notification turn and choose all. But see, it looks as if Bayern Fono are going to send back Nicholas Jackson and most likely a branch friend Julian Alvarez. Chelsea Fono just in the last hours have started conversation to try and kidnap him and hijack him to Chelsea Football Club for next season. We will delve into matters like that. Very, very interesting. It was on Fifi Manfred on YouTube. Let me say my thank yous. First off, Yesimo Spare Parts Dealership Shop. So per car spare parts, power, come and say, yeah, and Yesimo. Reach out to you on 059-313-8229. On the other side, the MOB clothing, the entire shirt, top trousers, Valentine's Day, almost solid package for you. Reach out to MOB clothing. On the other side, Jodak Fashion, or Pamintadi Agbada, or our traditional wedding, Sunny Money, reach out to Jodak Fashion, or my BBI, come party. My investor there, then constantly the boys are winning. The description of the video, usually, there are codes for you to pick up and go and win. It's interesting for us to get straight into the conversation. Where do we start from today? I have two very, very important people almost joining me in the discussion. I was saying on Fifi Manfred on YouTube. There's a lot of interesting stuff that we'll be talking about, but I think we need to go back and get I think we had that Nicholas Jackson image, of what is going on. CF Bayern is reporting. Now, first off, just before we talk about Nicholas Jackson, let me introduce my gentleman. First off, Mr. Srifri, everybody knows you, no long talk. Regular attacking.
Yeah, come on.
Yeah, come on.
Kikashim so come on.
Kashim, come on.
Benin come on so come on.
Yeah, come on. The cameraman. I'm here with my man, Ishmael. Ishmael, our YouTube channel called H2 Sports on YouTube. A lot of Chelsea content, a lot of other football content. Open any good content, I reach out to Ishmael. Ishmael, thank you very much for joining us. And now, first off, Martin Nicholas Jackson and Sembi, do you think, say, based on how Joao Pedro born is animal, Nicholas Jackson is returning to Chelsea now?
Drop that thing, dude.
Why? I'm pumping my tire.
Try this portable tire inflator. Just adjust the mode and
how Joao Pedro born is animal, Nicholas Jackson is returning to Chelsea now?
No, I think he should return because Charlie, the lab,
won't mean
yes, because right now, no system now coaching a bono.
Yeah.
Or pushing midfielders to learn how to score goals.
Okay.
We can get goals from the wing.
Yeah.
So we need a workaholic striker.
Okay.
Who can distort the defense. More pressure that Ichirua boys no bet me the midfielders no bet me push to the 18. Yeah. And Jackson Ejumana no ye no. Me Joao Pedro Fiwa the lab there. No. On your discipline.
But maybe the lab needs some time to be able to get there. Maybe that's also one of the mistakes at Chelsea here. Immediately when Nicholas Jackson came, Nicholas Jackson a mistake Accra here, Onyade, then the guy went.
Yeah, Jackson.
For some reason, maybe it's time for Chelsea fans and you're patient with players. Yeah, almost every 2 minutes, one person player become. Every 4 working days, Chelsea fans and Chelsea. Sometimes me can't comment. I mean, it's Chelsea fans.
We put Jamesre. Undi Jamesre. Maybe I'm here born. Undi on Frey. The laugh.
Yeah.
Mutu.
So you can imagine, say, if player Mutu. I mean, sometimes like Konishmo, players are also humans like us.
Yeah.
The lap Brewer Chelsea, about just few games, Club World Cup, they share some goals. Chelsea for man fans. I feel your bar.
Pedro
Bayern. League, and a Jackson a call Bayern. And a Dilap a pry. When Dilap got in there, he was out for almost 10 weeks, almost 70 something weeks.
Yeah.
Then came back. It has been stop-start for the man. Yeah. So if you just want Liam Delap to go and bring another guy, that person come and start afresh. It was the reason why I was never in agreement with Nicholas Jackson leaving.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I was never in agreement. Say, the guy has performed 2 seasons. Me say, go and watch Didier Drogba. Didier Drogba is considered Chelsea's best striker in the last century.
Yeah.
Go and watch Didier Drogba. First 2 seasons.
Symbolic.
It was Frank Lampard and the likes were scoring for him on 1 goals.
Until after Sergio said
until he settled in. Bayern for say, according to CF Bayern, I'm saying Nicholas Jackson will be left out of the squad against RB Leipzig tonight. Now, I don't know if it's disciplinary issues, but Should Nicholas Jackson get back to Chelsea Football Club?
Question me European person buza.
Yeah.
They be in Oba.
So Oba as squad player.
Oba be compete with João Pedro ana.
Yeah.
That's my question. And afi omo de sa go compare that go na be judge na. He say omo pe goals there ni hwe no man kofa no.
Yeah.
Okay.
Omo pe goals there hwe no man kofa no because the main reason why
I'm a top striker for from.
Koto Obio from because not he wasn't scoring.
Yeah.
And again, obe search and obe make some more chances. But at the end, can say he was giving that good performance.
Yeah.
The Lincoln now play
Was contributing to play a lot.
and all that. Until we say what the neighbor goes in there, me expect it because on some farmer.
Yeah.
But opening work create and how obe press, how obe link up play with the players in there, then he's there. Yeah. But you see, Liam Delap said that now was here. He's giving that good performance. He's not giving that good performance because of Prepra, Aonya or Sakobai. And João Pedro on the other side, they give you that good performance. Into Liam Delap time because only 2 different profiles. Yeah. And at the point in time, we had the profile of Liam Delap. Yeah. And at the point, we had the profile of João Pedro. Yeah. Just praise Liam Delap ever back to the form, no? Yeah. And we are good to go.
So what's like who is your best player in the Chelsea team? Like Darling Boy or Chelsea team there?
Oh, me Chelsea team, almost every week I get a new best player. Yeah. But currently I think it's Andre Santos.
Okay, so but if you're in the face of Chelsea, where?
The face of Chelsea, Cole Palmer. Yeah.
That guy, Jackson brought the best out of Cole Palmer. Yeah. Strikers now winning, they are not doing the same. They are not doing Jackson and he finishing a problem. Yeah. But when him say mean to me, Palmer bet me a share. Yeah. Yamfa say Palmer pra. Yeah. But I believe Jackson brought the best out. So me right now, no. So we have 2 strikers. I feel like 3 strikers. Yeah. I feel like the lab should go on loan, go and play regularly, because on your full time member. Yeah. Pedro no, Oluzu form some couple of matches, but see and I say picky form in the confidence that's over. Pedro no that's super bonny say better than Liam and Bobby. Yeah.
But Ishmael again, one of the things that a fans should have to understand in the grand scheme of things, some of these things is that Liam Delap is a different type of striker as compared to João Pedro and Nicholas Jackson. I think that Chelsea can call Nicholas Jackson back into the team in the summer because some of the main issues were Enzo Maresca. Okay. When Maresca got fed up with Nicholas Jackson's indiscipline and attitude and not putting it up, and the Sporting Director has to find a place for him. Yeah. But Chelsea can call him back because there's a new manager. Yeah. 2, when you look at the fact that I've always felt like Nicholas Jackson can play with the main striker when he is the left winger.
Solid.
So, again, in Chelsea's team today, Chelsea don't have a top left winger. Yeah. When you look at somebody like Pedro Neto, he's not been top on the left. When you look at Alejandro Garnacho, it doesn't give you anything on the left. Jimmy Bino Gittins, it's shambolic on the left. So, if you have Nicholas Jackson, he provides that depth for you. Yeah. Especially if you want a lot of quality, you want the top players, you want people that can really make a difference. Yeah. Again, if you look, I think that Nicholas Jackson will try very well under Liam. Yeah. Because so watch Liam set up, and we'll go into yesterday's game and the nitty-gritties of the game. But you can tell that players on here very technically, they can control the ball in tight spaces, do well under him. So I do not have a problem. If Bayern, because I don't think Bayern will buy him. No, I don't think the Bayern will buy him permanent. I mean, if tonight in the DFB Pokal against RB Leipzig, he's not going to be a part of it. Jackson and Gasol problematic. Even in the African Cup of Nations, there was a time Senegal fought the Chamber 4 matches before he came back later to come and play. But there is also reports about Julian Alvarez, and not Jason Candy was saying something about the fact that when we talk about what Chelsea need, we often talk about an off-the-peg type of player. Julian Alvarez fits the type of player they need. That is the type of player that Chelsea would have to sign. He's a Premier League ready, and he's still going. A lot of Chelsea fans have been speaking about Julian Alvarez.
Hey man, do you want to check out this 2-set? This pack.
Julian Alvarez. Is he that good?
Yeah, he's a good player. He is a good player. Checking the time. Or Manchester City. And the reason why we're from Manchester City was about playing time. Yeah. Not necessarily about saying no, give it that bad performance in Yamanakoi. It's all about him. So Benyam more playing time on Manchester City. And because of Erling Braut Haaland, and I'll call Atletico Madrid. For me, that move wasn't good for him. Yeah. Because of how I won the ball.
Style of play.
Anyhow, I fitted to this Atletico Madrid team. Because Atletico Madrid, more But began these chances in that she go. There be a quick transition. And when a style of play now, almost say in terms of quick transition, a bit me adapted to play. But man, that kind of numbers now, or be back in terms of comparing him and other top players. It mean that move no was not good for him. But you see, in this case, no, or be a better fit for Chelsea.
How?
Because Chelsea had this kind of profile.
How did it fit to Liam Wilson?
You see, that profile of the João Pedro, you know, or the Bebreu. And in terms of how he goes, so he's a better goal scorer than João Pedro for me.
A better finisher.
And all that experience of Premier League in him. And we're about to top tournaments.
Yeah.
About World Cup.
Yeah.
About UEFA Champions League in that. About ball league na ebi edin komo ebi that. Or about the Spanish league in so that. Into we're gaining this kind of experience in na. Into about or a quality player and about can't set up now. In terms of goals, you rely on him. In terms of linking up play with the players, and so I rely on him. It's me a good profile, but the problem me won the fee because at least turn boarding, and for me Chelsea say I'm go to
Chelsea cannot buy.
Not necessarily someone to me talk.
Yeah, but I'm saying, I mean, even if they won't buy, I mean, they can still qualify. If they cannot buy in terms of money already, some coffee of some amount of money, it doesn't mean that your money is car.
Yeah.
Then which club again? Madrid are not going to buy Julian Alvarez, are they?
Atletico de Ontom.
And let's go Madrid. I mean, I don't think Barcelona need the financial world without him.
Team I'm getting a bit more tonight. Paris Saint-Germain.
Yeah. Paris Saint-Germain again. I feel
almost like, striker.
No, but with Paris Saint-Germain are not going to play him as a centre forward because of how Ousmane Dembele is playing there. Say about the first 9, Ousmane Dembele now becomes the 9.
Yeah.
If he wants a proper striker, then Gonzalo Ramos becomes the main number 9. Who plays there for them?
Didn't tell more times I know about Ousmane Dembele as the first 9 because that profile no be here or that first 9 open. Gonzalo Ramos ain't even
exactly.
Julian Alvarez bought the Bebre.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That so Ousmane Dembele is doing it and he's doing it better. So I don't see why he will spend a higher fee for somebody who's going to be a backup for a false number 9 Dembele. And on the wings also, he has depth. He has Messi. He has, what's his name, Badi Bakola. He has Desiree Doué. He just, Sani Mayulu is still in the team. They just brought Drew Fernandez from Barcelona. So there's a lot of depth in the attack. And also near the archetype of a proper number 9 center forward, like Gonzalo Ramos that he will play him there.
Yeah.
So again, I don't see where it looks as if, unless he's coming back to Man City, or unless the English Premier League, Chelsea, I don't see how Liverpool will cough up for him. Maybe Arsenal, but I mean, Man U. But a lot of times, I'm not linking it to Chelsea, and I think that again, it's about Chelsea. He can be a good fit. Again, he can be a very good squad player. I just don't see how Chelsea are going to buy Julian Alvarez, given that Giovanni Quenda is coming. Because Quenda is going to be another winger from Sporting. They see him to be top level.
Yeah,
that's going to compete on the right hand side if Nicholas Jackson is coming, but. Or quality. Technically, one of the most gifted players that you can have. I mean, in that regard. And like you said, he's also a very, very top finisher. Yeah. 2 days ago, I mentioned Chelsea versus Wolverhampton Wanderers was always going to be an easy match. The big game is the one against Leeds United. Ishmael, how did you see the game yesterday? Were you surprised at the end of the game 2-2?
I was really down. Like I was in Rakwan, I mean, TTV, like 2-0 up front.
Yeah.
Now goes normally share like petty some
silly mistakes.
Charlie, I was so surprised because at the end of the day, you better shift to blame and say coach there. But still, I think Chelsea need a commanding centre back, who can control, like
a senior centre back.
You see, like Thiago Silva when he was there, they were not control boys. Yeah. That is what we are lacking at the back.
Yeah.
And you boni bonu. You won't conform better me bono. She go now was a champion clear. I don't know whether he was waiting for the goalkeeper and I said miscommunication between only goalkeeper and I said then the guy just came in then
to come and get the equalizer. But away from that and the Chelsea getting a draw in that game, the football now share on the foot of play. How do you see Liam?
That is what I want.
Yeah,
the coach is very tactical. Like my videos I've been saying that one coach going to win about Chelsea because they be a better no time.
Yeah,
he's always writing. Yeah, sometimes giving note to the players on the field. Yeah. See I like him compared to Maresca.
Okay.
Because they were only boys in really 80. Yeah. They were all my boys in confidence. And then if you go and read about Chelsea players, they will tell you say, as Obidu confidence. Yeah. Be free on the field and play. Yeah. And I really like the way Oyen is set up. No? Yeah. When Maresca was there, now we Santos and Bimbo. Yeah. Ono be or the Santos aba. Or coach Santos da and not aba. And Santos has fitting perfectly. Afi Nancy Osha kase de juma na akofom. Right now no on Hassel to say we to see an akase in the card no be then be back from kakra. What I said because Obra munzo Obra pese na utwitwa kakra shame. What I said. But see Santos aba no am game Santos kwana me nim so betima bobozi. But he brought the best out of Santos. And he's doing an amazing job.
Lako, did you watch the game yesterday? How did you see Andre Santos? Any the role
very quality player. And me never say they are Liam Obano.
Yeah.
But man a better player because the time at Strasbourg, when they match for our calling back.
Yeah.
Because of the performance and no give us Strasbourg. And then you know was Liam goes in there. And then man this kind of good performance. And you see on the ball, your ability on the ball, top notch.
Yeah.
How a better ball in terms of be the upper for one man.
Yeah.
And obe located with the technical innovation in now. No located be a pass and be a right for the team to translate. And I think so a good player. Just for your day. Because we say about the conversation at the point in time we say Enzo never be up. Anyone Andrew Santos and the amount Enzo Juma be effective for any more part. I think so
how does that help Chelsea? And because I'm saying this because Chelsea already has Enzo, has Caicedo. Again, what it means is that say Obo Enzo, Obo Caicedo, Obo Palmer, Obo Andre, Obo four midfielders. It means that you don't get one winger.
Yeah.
How does that help Chelsea? Doesn't that take away the midfield shine away from the team?
No. The Chelsea and I create most chances this
in
season.
This
in the Premier League.
Yeah.
And then mostly a free Enzo
goal scoring opportunities.
When I locate anymore. And they say Andrew Santos ba no beji na juma no be in terms of build up now. Then ebe man come na put anymore to create that chances no. Because all your build up is quite creative force no. Still na no matter this kind of numbers. And the way you say o man more chance no ko nanim na o ja build up no man Andrew Santos ah.
So seeing how you realize Chelsea setup ni no Enzo is the best passer of the ball. Me Palmer cram by. But unim say Juma no ball no ball na obeba wichi no abe Juma na wasta ku enim ebe ma nipa na Brentem hwe akwa we okọ Argentina look at how he performs udu Argentina national team man the performance different what I say until I feel like Nancy I watch Michelle interview Michelle clip you know ka say he keeps watching Lampard a lot or share Lampard videos all the time what I say or share Lampard videos all the time. How to finish into Osuya. And a guy no do 18 man. Enzo do 18 man. He can score a goal. A man ni born and as no ball as a wing or ball as a left winger. But they were cutting in. Only Kukera and the Bianzo or Makuku ebe cinco. So the pass and now open as a guy say Palmer so a drifty back ebe G pass no. Yesterday, Palmer was asking for the ball all the time because he wants to get in shape.
Yeah, I think Palmer is getting very, very confident and sharper. In the last few, but go on.
Yeah, so I think say Enzo no say pushing the queen himself na beboa. Na onim say we need defensive duty be brebia which three okakokoye. Yeah, obi onimbo bobia no man take bebre want me you can't get the best out of the person.
Premier League or Twitter. I mean, so there is a video of Premier League Twitter that I want to show you, and it's about the role of Andre Santos. And to be very honest, I want to keep on talking about Andre Santos because I think he's a complete difference maker.
Okay.
And there is something I saw in the game against Leeds United. Again, Enzo Maresca used to play with fullbacks inverting.
Yeah.
Liam Rosinier says he doesn't want fullback inverting. And I think it's perfect for the mid-block teams.
Okay.
See, I'm one of the people who at the beginning of Liam Rosinier, I wanted to be a little bit careful. I followed Liam since the Strasbourg days where I saw Liam's quality, what he can give you as a coach, the tactical setup that he was always. But the jump from the French Ligue 1 to the English Premier League is very steep.
Yeah,
the quality difference is huge. So yes, you can perform well in the French Ligue 1, but then having to replicate that performance in the English Premier League is huge. So how was Liam Mousinho going to do that? I felt like for the very first time, the first thing that he did, we can mute it. The very first thing that he did was to get the players psychologically in the right frame, to get them to believe say Ejuma no betting they can be quality, they can play, and that's all you're referring to. Say Palmer did say, Enzo Fernandez has mentioned it. All of them are clear. So Liam gives them confidence. Now there's a slight difference between Onone Enzo Maresca because Maresca is Italian and very strict. And the style of play for Enzo Maresca is with a very straight positional play.
Solid.
So when Pep started first, he wanted his wingers to stay high and wide. Oh, your Pep winger, don't come inside.
Katina,
Mahrez. And who else? He used to use
Henry.
Mahrez.
Henry, I think
Raheem
Henry.
Sterling. He used to use Henry at Barcelona.
Yeah.
There was one person that he used to use again. This guy or Leroy Sané.
Yeah.
You don't stay away. You stay greatly central. Now, there is a video me show and I wanted to show you guys something about what Andre Santos did in that game against Leeds United. The role of Andre Santos was very, very simple. He was playing essentially as the number 6, but in the first receiver
Of the ball.
It's anytime Chelsea are building the ball, it goes to him. And that is how much Liam trusts the boy.
Yeah.
It's Ojiboni Bia.
Yeah.
Now Caicedo is not the 6.
Yeah.
Caicedo is now a box-to-box 8.
Yeah.
It's bra. And he has the energy to that. Now Caicedo is not alone in the middle of the pack.
Yeah.
What you also seeing something like that on paper? Enzo Fernandez was playing as a left winger.
Yeah.
But the Chelsea bubble now, the width is being kept by Marco Correa.
Yeah.
Then Enzo comes inside.
Yeah.
But Adiaba Kona Chelsea Brehopa under Enzo Maresca. Yesterday was so clear in the game. Liam say, na Maresca percent fullbacks number inverted. Eba Beboa no munya more numbers
In the midfield.
But still, unse Kukurea onye very technical in terms of short passing.
Yes.
Like Enzo, he's not like Enzo.
Yeah.
He's not like even Lavia.
Yeah.
Malo Gusto too cannot give you that.
Yeah. Look right there.
So what Liam has decided to do is that there is no need to invert the fullbacks. The same idea.
Yeah.
You want numerical superiority in the middle. But we say obey with fullbacks. We say there be many with fullback. Let the fullbacks go and keep the weight for me.
Okay.
So on the right, let Estevao Willian come inside as the right house space 10.
Yeah.
Into Estevao if he right say and we share house space no. And Oko on the left hand side, Enzo Fernandez have share left house space because the pitch has 5 zones.
Okay.
Wide.
Why?
Inside, and then central.
Yes.
So 5
Yeah.
that you have. So what he has done is that he has occupiers, fullbacks no wide.
Okay.
And Estevao by inside. Estevao is very technical.
Yeah.
Oh, pressure, he can turn you no.
Yeah.
No, I'm Enzo Fernandez, but very technical. He can receive the ball there.
Yeah.
And I'm a Copama no the central creator. No. I'm a big Gina in 50 as a 10.
10.
And like I said, any Andre Santos are in that first zone to receive as first receivers. Andre is the first receiver, but Enzo, so that's what's the annotation on the screen right now for you. But the real person is Andre Santos, the first receiver.
Yeah.
Whilst Moises Caicedo is a protector for him.
Okay.
It's about the camera. We have 2 people to protect the ball.
Solid.
He wants to focus greatly on central of force.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, the
not the
Enzo
flanks.
Maresca's plan was that Yenko wa ni Yemra.
Yeah.
Oh dear, Enzo Maresca kwe say, "Ukwakosi obape."
Yeah.
Now the what here says so piska.
Yeah.
No problem, scanning me. No, the scanning da will end up.
Yeah.
Young was senior said they will piska jiska.
Yeah.
Like if it's the middle penetration that we have to do to win the game, let's do it. Now,
let's do it.
this image is first of goal now. Joao Pedro Shea.
Yeah.
Now, just look at where Andre Santos has received the ball.
Yeah.
If you see the first annotation,
yeah.
Orisivi Kopama is there centrally because he is a central 10.
Yeah.
But Kotu is brilliant. When Albert, if you're able to go back to the video, you will see, say, immediately the ball goes from Kopama to goes to Andre Santos Bible Bono. Kopama is scanning.
Yeah.
Immediately the ball
Just
goes.
2 passes.
Scanning.
He
Should-
scans
should
and then quickly finds Joao Pedro. So
Just 2 passes.
I mean, Liam Rossinier is doing something very, very interesting. So we can pause it here first. So first pause at where Andre Santos received the ball. First of all, where Andre Santos received the ball, we should pause it there first. When Andre Santos received the ball, when there is the blue annotation, exactly. Oh, pause it here. So we should video ni clear here. Or the nani bako ISN all ball on the left house space. So now Obi, na Enzo Fernandez in John.
Yeah.
It's ocean the body orientation. Will be a body like he's going
So-
to Enzo.
Solid.
But then, you can't you know. And what Bama Kupama rather. But Cole has seen the round of Joao Pedro. Charlie, by Joao Pedro, I want the final. We can move on to the Kupama scan. Exactly. That's when Kupama was scanning. Then the last one should be Joao Pedro in the final ball. No, just when he chipped the ball. Ushe Joao Pedro chip. No, we pause there. See, Joao Pedro is a classy finisher. And we're talking about Nicolas Jackson. This is a ball Nicolas Jackson will probably make it very clumsy. What about goalkeeper? Honestly speaking,
The touch is better also.
What's over ball or be chairman?
The touch is better also. We or touch ball now twice and they do
just twice. First touch,
First control.
Yeah.
Also get to Ebina.
Pijay.
Jackson around the goalkeeper.
But Lakum, don't you think, say, Liam Senior, maybe he's just as a or a Chelsea for not from Madrid? Can he really do the job?
But they can be doing come say me who the mentality ni be as a winner. But you see, the be me didn't come say mistakes a part of learning.
Yeah.
And we ten come out boss with it.
Mechanic is waiting for his money and I'm broke. My pocket is dry.
Akosia, cool your heart. Haven't you seen
Mistakes a part of learning.
Yeah.
And we ten come out boss with it. Against West Ham,
Yeah.
first half, and I'm conceding goals.
Yeah.
And it was because that time no ball, Jawa had to as left back.
Yeah.
But now man be inverted.
Yeah.
And man be can Moses Caicedo.
Caicedo.
And then cause a problem.
Yeah.
First half no who the problems on who the mistakes na was
Oh, yeah, change.
or the edge we no.
But Maresca,
He's learning.
Maresca can cover train 8,
Obe train
70, 80 and some why
I mean, Maresca, so you're very stubborn with that. That is how Maresca, that's how he believes in. Maresca did this one on the wingers, not the jam 1v1. But my problem with Maresca is that you don't have the best 1v1 wingers, especially on the left. Ghana
holiday, bro.
I don't know to teach.
Holiday.
Starting from Modric. That is a big deal. But I say more can be about the two mistakes that Chelsea here in conceding a goal. First, my brand friend Andre Santos, Joshua Champon.
Yeah.
No, it was Caicedo's
Caicedo penalty, yeah.
First minute.
I said Caicedo form not conform. In the last few games, Ismail, let me start with you.
So I think you see the difference maker our team name is Santos. Yeah. Ball, yeah, ball. Now who receive ball they be or ball is different from say on nanti or ball no. Now Santos aba. Now right now born here ball through Santos. And ama on nanti our game no mu. And the ball ne ba e ba ne so a different. But say ono no receiver na the Juma so different. Right now Santos na cry infin and as Caicedo I say box to box 8 or cover. Enti edru baby a minim say na bre no and say ni refi ni hu and say e bia o minim say senior wo ho ma menti e bia like minim say oh yes what I say enti ni e bia be ba no na ni refi ni hu sometimes I am say mimi hu say I refi sometimes ni refi ni hu because it's an ejuma no workload no would mama me na me ye enti e na refi hu say bia I was say wa and do ahwe go na by they were all standing there looking at the boy boy no suko yes we mistake na e dey take no.
I mean, it looks as if Moise Caicedo form no kakra aba form, but again, Chelsea centre back problem no. And now about just a champion. The Amro senior as a senior we been seeing na Enzo Maresca campus over Bob Boss our boys need be because we see young boys no ba 68 minutes na focus na Ira clear the ball. Bo we clear to throw in.
Morino can say blacks no, but boy do 70 minutes refi no.
Clear to throw in, but then he didn't clear just a champion.
So having this conversation about Chelsea here leadership. Quality leadership. Quality player. Obe command and so we need this is the kind of problem in my office.
Yeah.
Because me Liam Rose in ban. Mini match what consider go make us a tactical problem.
Yeah.
Some silly mistakes.
Mistakes in kwan or you know consider. Mistakes in kwan or consider and then was a maximum 3 points. And because of inexperience.
Yeah.
And won't even blaming the match because on your match playing time.
Yeah. But do you think, say, because this is my own assessment of the situation, I think, Sandra, Joshua Champon handed over the chance to be. Liam is a smart guy. Let me tell you what he did. Wakofa Mamadou Saba.
Okay.
Obiye nimso ni Mamadou Saba ye jumache. Onimso or starting Mamadou Saba ahead of Joshua Champon. They will say that he is favoring Mamadou Saba. So he gave the ball to Joshua. He said, "About Chelsea, I am senior man.
The ball.
And the Kubu came. So he has every right.
Yeah.
Simple.
All City, Mamadou Saba. And like Joshua, yes, I'm thinking. He has handed over the opportunity to Mamadou Saba.
So okay, with the boss I can and also a different aspect of the game. I mean, offer Joshua Champon.
Yeah.
Now the Mamadou Saba, you know, see for me, I'll pick Mamadou Saba on any other day.
But who's there? yes,
Okay,
Mamadou
this
Sarr is
year.
probably better, but you have to do it well. Joshua signed a contract extension at Chelsea based on the fact that they said that
Obenye
centre backs now can anyone one or senior man
Senior man.
because buying the pen. Even this January, there were clubs that were interested in Joshua Champo.
Yeah.
So if you want to keep Joshua, this boy, Bayern came, we're willing to pay 30 million, 50 million for him. Chelsea said that. Liverpool, I don't know if you remember, from Leverkusen days, they've always wanted these guys. Chelsea said that. So you have to be very careful. And Miami times Joshua went down.
What you might about this?
No, Bobos,
He was good.
No, Bobo,
Especially
gets a mistake.
in just on the ball carrying like this on the right, it was so good. But immediately he did that, I'm like, so almost Liam Wissiner will play Mamadou against Hull City.
A fanso and one
Fanso.
citizens were fat.
With
a proper plan,
Mama do na son black or African
Yeah.
ni brew.
Yeah.
A come move fi no dey about wonti ni abre.
I don't know the calmness. Our match a good very high intensity crobo against
Eh, obi a go African Cup cra boy.
You understand? And Mamadou came on to the African Cup of Nations semi-final and the final, calmly slotting in for
Obi
Kalidou
a see
Koulibaly.
obi a watina chase o.
Yeah.
Onye opportunity na o grab it. Grab it.
I mean, we do a fat.
Joshua Goffey champion already.
I beans.
But I mean, we want to see how it's all unfolds. Enough for the Chelsea conversation.
Yeah.
Right. We have to move on, especially to. I'll come back to come and talk about the English Premier League, but Football Club Barcelona, China, Atletico de Madrid, and just before that, and I've seen something. You see Stuttgart, and Chelsea. And the only team is Europe or for the players on here under 30 this season. So both players are only player about Ukraine who already 30.
30 years.
Yeah, it's just a project now. And then no they come out. But Atletico Madrid, can they stand a chance against Barcelona?
For me,
Now say Hansi Flick say.
Hansi Flick
Yeah.
when they were to Japan, that's autonomous. I'm Brazil, as in to me,
But before we talk about Hansi Flick, I just saw a interview. I say the top 3 favorite players no Mohamed Salisu, Antoine Semenyo, Lamine Yamal. So I got the list with you.
Uncle Tonyo.
And you,
Uncle Tonyo.
all rappers
So
are.
Baseni.
When I was asking Ghana and
So be a what about Yamal no say no e bia na Yamal so afane nyum.
In the interview, no Spanish media view.
I think it was ESPN.
ESPN.
Yeah. So what can Yamal say no e bia obebo nyuma ma no. Na trend say na sisi a strategy.
Okay. So
Uncle
this is called as a top player. The Salisu here there.
And na
Because Salisu yana down for.
Ebi ado
e bia na
but my whole interview abon din abo Salisu.
Any bia Salisu yet my boy there.
Yeah, maybe we Felice Salisu. Now, again, Hansi Dieter Flick.
Because I repaid my FIDO loan on time, I'm able to get access to bigger loans and get
Hansi Dieter Flick. I said, Omunko Bisa Madrid for.
Say Ombuzane say man for pina underrated Copa del Rey trophy because any man for pina ka say top class no mo bono omungo sha big clubs ni bi in the competition. No say oh nya hwe mo dem ko Bisa Madrid for.
Ask Real Madrid. Reporter Dokai said, what do you think of those who downplay the qualification to try to downplay because you have not yet faced any top team? I say, ask Madrid.
That's what I know.
I be see the Chiroma de kito. Maybe I can say final. Or to ja, I was all say. Say mo say yeah downplay Copa del Rey because me ko share big yeah. Obi share kitu ebi.
Oje.
Kitu ana.
Oje.
Charlie.
Eh what to ja.
But let's go to Madrid. If you want to start with you, if they don't beat Barcelona to go to the final of the Copa del Rey, is there a reason to sack Diego Simeone?
So I wanted to ask boss, I didn't Simone in the share or team no mana. I said what now what you?
20 video
Because the same issue now every season, the same thing. And it's not, I don't know, and I said they don't want to make money. They don't want to win any trophy. They are not even selling players. I can say, I might say Brighton form top players in Yiska. But they BRU and they can even spend and buy big players. At the same resource.
With a huge amount.
Nancy Alvarez buy Alvarez all over the place, Alvarez. Yeah. Mini pay Conor Gallagher said the Gallagher was assassinated by England. Like I don't understand the coach. I don't really. I think it's high time. If he doesn't win this match, Charlie, he has to go.
I think they have to let it. What do you think?
They need
match
change.
when America. Me sacking that. Me assassin me can be last year mo.
One second is there.
Because me who say excessive loyalty. Ana Atletico Madrid for you know. And the best slows down the ball. And you see in the context of the big manager Atletico Madrid. Abenya Obebo Arrigo Saki, Kike Flores, Gregorio Manzano. Diego Simeone are better than Omunina.
Yeah.
You see, Oton Cordon way in America. And not there, we do about Atletico Madrid. But you see, it's time.
They have
the
to
Jumane see. Uncle, you see, say, Ochana, when the man say Barcelona, and you see, given the circumstance of the historical aspect, now the deal come on. Eba in the context of Copa del Rey, definitely Barcelona it take lead, you know, because of the historical aspect on meetings next year of Copa del Rey. But you see, Barcelona, even Mexico, Rafinha, Pedri, two players play integral role in this Hansi team. And you see, my own conversation because of I heard Barcelona for two centre back pair, Eric Garcia, and Pau Cubas
Currently.
And you see. So what Atletico Madrid team na omo de Barcelona ba player omo ta use ne permanent be she goals mom solid. Because on be born soro one act as target man. Now I link here play with Griezmann and Julian Alvarez. But him say solid last 3 matches ni wa she one goal per against Barcelona. E chere say the strongest year we used to the Barcelona is say em fa. And me wo picture we screen so am person ye didi nkomo bi. Man fo pine ka Barcelona for defense problem. But moon say bia ye can because of names na ebo akire no. Okay. Un say okopie mu La Liga. Omone the team omuguta best defense records. Okay. And attack. Omo combine both attack and defense. And omo efficient in these two phases.
Both the defense and the attack.
Both defense and
they don't. It means that so the defensive holistically means that they don't concede as much.
They don't concede more. Okay. And the number of tackles on defense and the successful Yomunyana perfect. Omukuta about minutes better screen so okay and that's no baby am ti boss me huni ntika wet ma kan me and I memfa me
of course
okay ti ma memfa me phone na me hwesa me fa eyinimra you see enti ko hwemo La Liga okwe contention efficiency na che omko battle for balls omukuta 87.09%.
So that's the whole team.
The whole team. Okay. La Liga mom ne di kan na Getafe atoso mienu. Enti in as much said the be din come about omu defense nya na La Liga omu ne kuta the best
defense record.
I think one of the things that's also very important is the press. Because the press is very high. They're able to press more, and of course they're also efficient with their press.
But have you realized that if they also have a good goalkeeper?
Yeah, and a very good goalkeeper. So that's why the statistic is very good. It's holistic. It's also about the press. It's about the defense. And again, we talk about the goal prevention. So in things like this, you look at the goal prevention and then the shot stopping.
Yeah.
So the goal